I was sitting at my desk and I received a complaint. I was a defense attorney, and this complaint involved a little girl that had been burned as a result of a fire. It was a dryer vent fire at a building, and there was a smoke alarm that didn't go off, and she was burnt. I remember rocking back in my chair and saying to myself, this is just ridiculous. There has to be a better way. There has to be an all the way on, all the way off, one-click solution in order to keep people safe in their homes. That was where HomeSmiles really started. When people come to HomeSmiles, they come to us and they say, we get the concept. It clicks for us. We understand what you do. We understand why people would want this, because I want it myself for my own house. No brick and mortar business, low entry franchise cost, easy to run, easy to manage, a business you can work on and not in. But I think it's the concept that really, really drives it home for people. They understand that the world needs this and the world's ready for this.
So I came to the United States. I'm an immigrant here in January of 1988. One of 6 kids. Wasn't easy, and there was a lot of challenges. However, we overcame them, and here we are. I come from an entrepreneurship family. My grandfather was an entrepreneur. My mother had her own housekeeping business. So it's in the DNA, it's in the blood. Prior to joining HomeSmiles, I was in the mortgage industry. I've been a mortgage consultant for about 15 years. And one day, woke up, literally took my laptop into the office, gave it to my boss, said, here, I resign. For me to come over, the transition was easy because they have the right people. They have the get it done attitude. When I make a phone call to the office, they're always there. They answer my phone right away. One of the things that I enjoy about HomeSmiles is they're a family.
What do I love about HomeSmiles? Financial freedom, not working weekends, which I've done almost my whole life, and just the atmosphere, the family atmosphere. We talk about sales and what people are doing in their territory and what we're doing. I mean, it's just such a great company, and it makes me excited to wake up and go to work every morning.
Prior to getting into HomeSmiles, I'd been in food and beverage for almost 30 years. I'd owned restaurants and bars, was really tired of being in that industry, was tired of having a brick and mortar business. When I started thinking about the types of work that I wanted to do and how I wanted my next business to look, it kept coming back full circle to HomeSmiles. Number one, the business model is set up to be virtually recession-proof. With the focus on working with property managers and realtors, their goal is to grow after the initial sell and you get working with them. As long as you deliver, that is business that is in perpetuity. So you can easily project what your revenue is going to be year in and year out. So the fact that you can thrive when other businesses might be hurting, that was really the main component that attracted me. I can very effectively run my entire business out of my home office. So there's no need for a brick and mortar business. There's no need for really, until you get to about 3 vans, there's no need even for a yard or a central office. Is something that I can very successfully run out of my home. Once you net the business, it is very, very easy to that business just rolls over year after year, provided you do good work and maintain your relationships. HomeSmiles has been the most rewarding business that I've done so far because the metrics are so easy to track. If the vans are managed right, there's no reason that you can't make a tremendous living and really not have to work that hard, which is essentially my goal.
What makes a great HomeSmiles franchisee? That's a great question. We have an acronym here that we use, which is PIPE: professional, independent, proactive, and entrepreneurial. So if you want me to be truly honest with you and tell you what I believe makes a great franchisee, is someone who understands that entrepreneurial life. Somebody that wants to make a change from working for somebody to working for themselves. I need to see that that person is going to be getting up early and staying late and putting in the hard work that's required to build a business. Owning a HomeSmiles franchise is like owning 5 franchises in one. It's amazing. And you can go out and buy a franchise that does one of the things that we do, or maybe even two, but you won't find one that does all 18, plus our a la carte menu, not the way that we do it. We are offering that franchise opportunity with a great new concept, which is obviously taking the world by storm, but it still requires work. I love this company. I love what this company does. What we are doing is making a difference. Our work here at this company literally saves lives. I go home at night, I'm exhausted, but as I fall asleep, I think to myself, somewhere, some kid's not going to get burned in a dryer vent fire. Somewhere, somebody is not going to die because of a carbon event. And that, to me, makes a difference.